Hello, boys and girls. Today we are on lesson 3.7, multiply with 1 and 0, and we are on page 177 in your book. Let's get started. Our essential question today, what happens when you multiply a number by 0 or 1? And this is, I think this will be pretty easy, pretty straightforward for us today. Let's look at Unlock the Problem. It says Luke sees 4 bird baths. Each bird bath has 2 birds in it. What multiplication sentence tells how many birds there are? So, first thing we're going to look at is our blue box here. How many bird baths are there? So we have to go back to our problem. 4 bird baths. So, 4. Make sure you write that in. Second question, how many birds does Luke see in each bird bath? I believe that was 2, but I'm going to double check. Yes, 2 birds in each one there. All right. First thing says draw a quick picture to show the birds in the bird baths. So we have the 4 bird baths right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And I'll erase that. So we have our quick picture. We have 4, whoops, sorry about that. There we go. We have 4 bird baths, 2 in each one. So if you know your multiplication fact of 4 times 2, you can write your product there easily. If you don't, you can come up here to the quick picture and count them. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 groups of 2, 4 times 2 equals 8. All right, now we're going to add to our little story here. It says one bird, sorry about that. Try that again. There we go. One bird flies away from each bird bath. Cross out one bird in each bird bath above. So I'm going to change pen color and get rid of one bird in each bird bath. There we go. So now I have a good visual, something to look at. And it says, what multiplication sentence shows the total number of birds now? So how many bird baths do we have? We still have 4 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bird baths. How many birds are in each bird bath now? We have just 1 in each bird bath. So 4 groups of 1 now. That should not be an arrow. Let me see if I can fix that. 4 groups of 1 equals 4. We have 4 birds in the baths, and we can count those X's again. Getting a little messy here, but I'll circle them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's add to our story even more. It says, now cross out another bird in each bird bath. So I go back up to the bird baths, get rid of another bird in each one, leaving me with no birds, it looks like now, in each bird bath. What multiplication sentence shows the total number of birds in the bird baths now? Well, we still have 4 bird baths. There are no birds in the baths, and so 4 groups of nothing is nothing. We have no birds in there. Right? I crossed all of them out. So 4 times 0 equals 0. The question, how do the bird baths look now? Well, they are empty. There we go. They are empty. And then it says here, what if 5 bird baths, what if there were 5 bird baths with 0 birds in each one? What would be the product? The product would be 0. You have 5 baths with no birds in any of them, so that means we have no birds. 5 times 0 is 0, just like 4 times 0 is 0. Wonder if there's a pattern there. Let's find out. Next page. Jenny has 2 pages of bird stickers. There are 2 pages, 4 stickers on each page. How many stickers does she have in all? So we have 2 pages, 4 stickers on each page, 2 groups of 4, that is 8. I think 2 groups of 4, right? That's what we talked about, that symbol right there can mean groups of. So Jenny has 8 stickers in all. Suppose Jenny uses 1 page of the stickers. What fact shows how many stickers she has now? So she uses 1 page up. That means she only has 1 page left. She had 2 pages, used up 1. That leaves her with 1 page. And again, how many stickers are on that page? 4. So one group of 4, 1 page of 4 stickers is 4 stickers. All right, let's look at our next part of this problem. Then Jenny uses the rest of the stickers, the next page. So how many stickers does she have now? We need to show that multiplication fact. She has, sorry about that, there we go. She has 0 pages of 4 stickers. Remember, there were 4 stickers on each page. Now she has none of those pages left, so that means she has 0 stickers. Okay, 0 groups of 4. What does each number in 0 times 4 equals 0 tell us? Well, you don't have to write this down, but I am going to explain it. This 0 right here tells us how many pages she has. This 4 tells us how many stickers are on each page. And then that tells us how many total stickers she has. All right, let's look at question 1. Question 1 says, what pattern do you see when you multiply numbers with 1 as a factor? So let's take a look at these a little closer. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 times 3 equals 3. And 1 times 4 equals 4. The pattern I see is that whatever number I multiply with 1, that's my product. So any number, we need to write this down, any number times 1 times 1 equals that number. That number. And I'll explain that a little bit more while you're writing this down as well. If I take 2 and multiply it times 1, I get 2. If I take 3, multiply it times 1, I get 3. 4 times 1 equals 4. If I had 1 billion and I multiply it times 1, I get 1 billion. If I have negative 976 and I multiply it times 1, I get negative 976. So whatever number you start with and you multiply it times 1, that's the number you get. Here are some other examples. 7 times 1, 1 times 7, 1 times 6, and 6 times 1. This is the property called the identity property of multiplication. And product of any number and 1 is that number. So the number doesn't change, right? 7 times 1, we still stay with the same number. Okay? Similar to the identity property of addition, which said when we add 0 to a number, we get the same number, right? But the identity property of multiplication, when we multiply times 1, we get the same number. All right, let's look at our next problem. What pattern do you see when you multiply numbers with 0 as a factor? Well, 0 times 1, 0. 0 times 2, 0. 0 times 5, yeah, you guessed it, 0. So that tells us any number times 0, any number times 0, and I like to write that slash through there so we don't mistake it as an O. Any number times 0 equals 0. And there's a property for that too. That property is called the 0 property of multiplication. So any number times 0 equals 0. 1 billion times 0 is 0. Let's take a look at share and show. This is a time, boys and girls, for you to pause the video, do these 1 through 9 right here, these 9 problems. do 1 through 9. When you're done with 1 through 9, resume the video quickly to check your work, and I'll let you do that now. Okay, I'm assuming you paused the video and you're resuming it now to check your work. I'm going to go through these quickly. Number 1, what multiplication sentence matches this picture? We have one bowl, one group of, looks like 3, 3 apples. One group of 3 equals 3. It is not 3 groups of 1. It's not 3 times 1, it's 1 times 3. Find the product. 5 times 1, I know my identity property of multiplication, so I get 5. 0 times 2, I know my 0 property. Any number times 0 is 0. 4 times 0, any number times 0 is 0. 1 times 6, any number multiplied times 1, you get the same number. I'm going to go to number 9 here. 8 times 1, 8. 0 times 6, 0. 1 times 2, I get the same number, 2. And 3 times 0 is 0. All right, boys and girls, that's it for today. Next up is your HMH assignment. As always, persevere, do your best, show integrity. This is Mr. P, and I am out.